The Innovation and Technology Support Office of the University of San Jose-Recoletos is one of the franchise ITSOs in the Philippines to serve as patent libraries. This initiative of the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines was launched to bring IP services closer to the inventors and innovators. Being an ITSO, the office is expected to provide the following services: IP awareness services, access to patent information, search services for patents, utility models, industrial designs, and trademarks, patent drafting services, assistance in IP application. To promote IP awareness to all stakeholders within and outside the university, the office conducted seminars and workshops. These events were participated by students, faculty, and external partners of the ITSO franchise. Shown in this photo is a session with students from the engineering department with the topic on IP awareness and introduction to patent information. Another group of students were given the same topic with introduction to claims. During the pandemic, the office held webinar series to introduce students and faculty to the Philippine IP system. After a series of foundation courses, the workshop on patent information search follows. This session introduced students to the basics of patent search and equipped them with the skills needed in the conduct of such. As mentioned, trainings and events are not only for our students but for our external partners as well. This patent information search is organized by the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines in collaboration with USJ-R. After the conduct of patent search workshops, participants are expected to prepare a patent draft to be submitted for application. These succeeding photos shows a patent drafting workshop organized by the School of Engineering in collaboration with ITSO. In most cases, the patent drafting workshop does not end inside the four corners of the classroom. The 1 hour session is never enough to let the inventors understand the process and make a draft of their application. After the classroom discussion, each group shall be made to go to the ITSO for one-on-one consultation to finalize their draft. At least a half-day session for each group is allocated in order to finalize their draft prior to application. After a series of meetings and revisions, applicants have finally prepared their draft for application. For 2018 to 2020, the School of Engineering has filed more than 50 utility model applications. Out of these 50 utility model applications, a little over half of these passed the formality examination stage and were published and granted certificate of utility model registration. Another IP granted to one of our religious administrators is the Certificate of Copyright Registration. This is just one of the many copyright registrations filed by our faculty and students. Another copyrighted materials include our journal, graduate school dissertations, books, and others. One of the granted utility models of the School of Engineering entitled an oxygen suppression device was among the top 5 finalists during the Alfredo M. Yao AMI Awards in 2018. The group, together with their dean, Dr. Dennis Kilong-Kilong, presented their at the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This year, the University of San Jose-Recoletos was awarded bronze for integrating and offering a 3-unit IP subject in the curriculum. Another citation is given for successfully commercializing copyrighted materials and technical know-how through a memorandum of agreement with industry partners. While ITSO assists IP creators protect the expression of their ideas, the school doesn't want to stop there. Protection is important of giving value to IPs, but its utilization is of utmost priority. With this, USJR ventures into creating an office that takes care of research output utilization and even commercialization. The creation of the Recoletos Technology Business Incubator is another leap towards reaching the full potential of the school's researchers to reach the market and create social impact. Series of activities were conducted in 2021 that culminated in a boot camp held this June 2022 with TBI consultant from Australia, Dr. Russell Walker. Another event, this event was participated by students, faculty, and external partners who served as mentors to potential accelerators. So what's next? The Innovation and Technology Support Office wishes to implement the following plans in the coming years. More IP awareness by conducting seminars and sessions, expand IP integration of IP in the curriculum of different programs, encourage authors to get certificate of copyright registration as part of thesis requirement, encourage filing of utility model or patent application for inventions and product outputs, require prior art search for subjects with innovative projects as terminal requirement. And lastly, support for research in exploring potential translation and integration of research into outcomes with true impact.